Hey everybody, I'm not at my parents' house this time actually, I'm at my apartment. And I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to try and take this side trim off. Previous video I said fishing line, but today actually I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. I've got a little pile of stuff laid out right here. I'm going to make it look pretty and show you guys what I'm going to be doing. Give me just a second. Alright, they're all fairly simple. I've got two of these plastic picks here that are basically like razor blades. They've got nice little fine edges on them. I've got a flathead screwdriver, a butter knife, a pocket knife, and some 91% isopropyl alcohol to help me get the adhesive off afterwards. And by the side trim, I mean this ugly plastic nonsense that has no business being here. So we're going to work on trying to remove it very carefully so as not to damage the paint any further. This is just grime. All this right here, yep, you guys can see that in the camera. All this, and inside the fuel door, all that. Move you up here a little bit. Here we go. You guys can see all this. I got to get next time at the car wash. I'm going to bring some Dawn dish soap with me and get a real good soak in here. I'm going to bring a little probably one of those old dish brushes so I get in the areas like this. There's some inside the hatch too. Also going to go inside the wheel well here. Inside the wheel well here, down in this little crack right here. If I just reach in here right now, yep, that right there, that little bit is a rock, but it's mainly dirt. Dirt holds moisture in these wheel wells, so if you guys have the time, or at least try and make the time, if you have fender flares like this, or even if you don't, they're always going to have this little recess on the inside here that is just a collection, and it will ruin your rocker panels and your cab corners. Mine are still really solid, thankfully, so I have time to save them. That's another big part of taking these off in the future when I make the video about those. Taking these off, cleaning them up, and getting everything done. Don't mind the dirt. It's from yesterday. I had to drive through a cemetery with that wasn't paved to pick up my roommate. But give me a few minutes, and I'm gonna start getting into taking this off. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna gently try and get it underneath our trim here. Yep, it's starting to go in. As you can see, I'm loosening up that adhesive a little bit. Take my butter knife. I have another one of these on standby, just in case, but I am just gonna slowly try and get in there. I'm working against the plastic, so I don't damage my paint. I just want to get a good edge off on this, and then just start working this in, kind of, so that way I can tear it up. Not my paint, the trim. And if you guys are doing this as well, try and go slow, because I tried to take it off of my Suburban and I dented the rear fender. So just try, set that down for a moment, try and just jam this up in there, break that initial adhesive, and then go in again, either from the top or the bottom. I'm going to use the top and just gently and slowly slide down here and try and just force it in there. Basically what we're doing, we're using the plastic red piece to cut and the butter knife to hold it. I'm gonna get a couple small little nicks here, but basically what we're trying to do is just slowly kind of cut this out with this little plastic one here and just gently go through. Be very slow and meticulous when you're doing this. You don't want to bend any of the sheet metal on the outside. That was a bug. No fun. Bugs are no fun. Don't like bugs. But you just want to take this little pointy edge here and just run it very gently through here and just slowly get a little bit more. Peel and slice, peel and slice, and as you go, try and keep it going towards the plastic trim, because that way you're not going against your body at all. You are just cutting away all this unnecessary stuff. And I don't know if you guys can see, probably not, but like through here, there's little hash marks from where I've been slicing. But just slowly, meticulously, just very slow and gentle. Just patience, move through, nice and easy. Trying to preserve, not destroy. These things right here, you see all this around the edge here and in the middle, all that is dirt. And dirt holds moisture. So this eventually, another year or two, I've seen it happen with these. And on the inside too, look. Peel all this off, that's nothing but dirt getting in from the back here. Just forcing its way in through water. That's all dirt right there. What that'll do is it'll retain the moisture between your paint and the plastic, and it'll eat through your paint, and eventually it'll start eating through your sheet metal, causing oxidization, otherwise known as rust, in the vehicle, which is what kills most of our beloved cars. But as you go here towards the end, just still slow and gentle, and it'll start to come on its own because it doesn't have any more to resist. All right, just like that. All right, we have our back driver's side piece of trim off. Now, I have the blue towel here, which definitely should have thought more ahead about this, but I'm going to try and be as gentle as I can. I'm just going to slowly, actually need to pick a side, fold it up, pick the side that you're going to use for the dirty part. This is brand new towel, just came out of the washer. This is going to scratch the paint regardless, but I'm just doing this for argument's sake. Normally you'd want to have a little bit of water and soap with you, and something very soft like one of those big car wash sponges, so you can clean this up. But for right now, I'm just doing this for argument's sake, just to get most of the dirt out of there. And then I'm going to flip it again. I'm going to get my clean side, take a bit of our isopropyl alcohol, get a nice good amount on there. Don't completely soak the rag, just enough of that corner there so it's in there. And then we're just going to go through and just kind of get it a little moist so it slowly starts to break down that adhesive. You don't really want to smear, you kind of want to just pat little bits here and there just so you could get it to soak in. You don't have to do it all at once. I'm trying to do this all at once because I don't want this doesn't look good. This is not a good look for this, for what I'm going for here. But just slowly but surely pat it off, pat it on rather. All right, then you're going to once again take a red plastic and we are going to try to gently just go up like that. It's not going to be perfect because you should be using heat with this, but I don't have a torch right now, so we're just kind of gently going to rub more alcohol in there and just slowly pry away our adhesive, which this is going to scratch. I'm going to need to repaint the whole truck anyways because whoever did it before me wasn't exactly expert. Me, semi-professionally trained race car driver, so I'm just kind of winging it here. Now, I said not to rub earlier, but because of argument's sake, I'm just going to rub a little bit here, get that in there a little more. And that scraping you're hearing is just plastic going against the adhesive. Making progress, making a little bit of progress. And you can use your hands too to wipe it off. See, it is coming off with my fingers after I use the alcohol. This is definitely a long and tenuous process, but it is worth it in the end, especially if you're like me and you don't like the side trim. It isn't always necessary. I feel it's not necessary anyways. I think it looks tacky and cheesy. But if you're going for a completely stock look and you like it, there are companies like LMC Truck that do sell the aftermarket. If I was a bigger YouTuber, I'd tell you to use an affiliate code in the link below, but not that big yet. Give me about a year and then we'll see where I stand on that. But you're just slowly trying to get this stuff to come off. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. But also, if you wanted to, you could save your old one, get new double-sided tape, and either paint or find a way to resurface this so it has that nice silver finish that it originally had. But it's not what I'm doing today. I am just trying to get all this crap off of here. It is a pain because I don't have anything to heat it up with. A heat gun would also work. You don't have to use a torch. Torch might be more dangerous and more damaging to the paint. A heat gun, however, you could just get this nice and hot and then just go through it and just peel it off. Kind of like this right here. Kind of like this edge here that's still mostly intact. You just gently, methodically, at this end here, you can just get little bits up. If you get enough of an edge on this, honestly, since the adhesive is still intact on this part, which I wish it would have stayed kind of like that for the whole thing, if you just slowly pull just like this, it's like silver skin on pork or beef. Just gently pull. And look, you got a nice big chunk right there. Put it over here, a pile of mess. I'm just going to use my thumb for this part. Pull slowly, downward motion. Get some of it, but not all of it. Sun's going down, so I don't know how much more of this I'm going to be able to do, but I got the big piece off, which is important. It is still going to look tacky and trashy because I took it off, but having one less piece of this on there is better than leaving it all on at once, in my opinion, because all it's going to do is continue to keep the dirt in the channels that are open. Like back here, there was nothing to seal that off. There is, in fact, actually, hold on a second here, this. I'm not sure. Yep, you can see that right there. That little groove right there that goes all the way through this thing. Possibly for drainage, but I think it's just planned obsolescence like they like to do. But let me just show you real quick. I'll run this through here. All that dirt, it's right in the middle there. I just pulled out. Get a good sample of that. See, all that just trapped in there, collecting moisture. Not good for your health of your vehicle. Well, exterior health. It doesn't have anything to do with them hearse purrs or them Turks, as the people on the donut media say. Love donut media. Cool guys. Really would like to meet them someday. But when we talk about them, we're just talking about me. So we're just slowly but surely moving all this stuff away. And don't be rude to Mother Nature. Make sure you pick up all your trash afterwards and be nice. Make sure you don't leave anything out in your yard or out in the parking lot of wherever you're working on. It's not polite. I wouldn't want to be the one to pick it up. I've had to pick stuff up like that at my job before. It's not fun. Cleaning up after other people is hard enough when you're just trying to clean up after yourself. But hey, we got a good start. I'm gonna end that part here, and I'll be back in a second. And I'm back. Okay, so what we've learned today is that a heat gun would be very helpful in this situation, and next payday I am going to order my rocker panels. Ooh, that was freaky. If I move my head back and then move it again, do it again. Ah, it does it a little bit. Get rid of the light source and the camera adjusts. Gotta love apartment complexes. Lots of neighbors. But anyway, guys, just wanted to show you what I'm working on there. Thank you. Have a great night. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. There we go again. Oh, I look like Jesus. Not really. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Tell your friends. I'd love to do more cool stuff for you and show you what I'm doing. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye-bye.